Hello and welcome to day 72. Day 72 is the day that started with cleaning after the mess that I made. The mess that I made has been strongly related to the fact that I allowed myself to be weak. Yesterday, after finishing my shift, I had to season the tofu for the next day. My sister, she's vegan, and when it comes to seasoning tofu, she's an absolute master about it. And one of the greatest things that I learned from her regarding tofu is that you have to season it way in advance. So that's what I wanted to do. But I was so tired that I came to the conclusion that fuck it, I'll just, prep it in the morning. Before I'll actually eat it, 4 or 5 or 6 hours will pass. I don't care. I just want to get, proper, sleep. And I started fantasizing about 26th of May. This is the day when I'm climbing the mountain. I'm climbing Cairngorm. It will be a 5-hour climb. Something that I wanted to challenge myself to do. And afterwards, I'll reward myself with some Subway. I will spend the rest of the afternoon at home, and I'll just chill, And I started fantasizing about all this time off, all the food that I'll have, all the rest that I'll be able to get afterwards. And my mind got kind of lost in this world of rest and no struggle, and all this bullshit that is ultimately completely untrue. As a result of that, I did have 2 sandwiches in the evening because, I just wanted to go easy on myself. I needed some fuel, right? And I went to sleep. I'm a little sad that I broke my own promise regarding my diet. I couldn't sleep, so I kept on sleeping in the living room instead. I know why. Whenever I can't sleep, it's a lot easier for me to be in the living room and sleep on a sofa. And as the alarm went off at 6 a.m., I realized that I don't want to get up. I don't want to go for this fucking run. And I've been resting myself for around 20 minutes, and I came to the conclusion that, well, I'll see what it is like. I'll see what it is like to not go for a run. I will allow myself to come back to sleep, grab some more sleep, grab some more rest. How will it actually feel? And I gotta tell you that despite thinking otherwise, I actually have been equally tired in the morning than as if I would go for a run. Just tired in a different way. I was more like lethargic. I had some energy in my legs that usually are quite tired. But I still was walking around and yawning all the time, And how it felt is that I barely been able to grab any more sleep. I didn't feel any more energized. And I felt disappointed with myself, unsatisfied. I felt that I came up with a very shitty excuse. By some weird miracle, after all the cooking, I still had sufficient amount of time to go for a run. So I did. I did go for a run, just way later, like 3 hours late. I did go for a run, just to make up for my mistake. And after a run, I did not reward myself with my wonderful protein coffee. I also did take a little less food with me today, all to make up for the sandwiches that I had yesterday's evening. Just to repair my mistakes. And at this point, I wish I would keep being strong. Because that's what I missed when I let myself just rest, when I let myself to have some more food, when I just canceled my run at 6 a.m. today. I allowed myself to be weak. My body did not need recovery. My body did not need fuel, you know? It was not biological. It was simply my desire to be weak. And my desire to be weak is quite strong. I really do want to be weak. I do want to be weak. I do not want to be strong. I am not a fighter. But the world is cruel. The world is brutal, and the world doesn't give a fuck. So you gotta be strong. There is no other way around. You have to be strong. You absolutely have to be fucking strong. So I didn't go for a run, and I wanted to see how it'll be. And I can tell you how it was. I did not get any physical benefits out of not going in for a run first thing in the morning. But I felt weak. I did not feel like a man of my own word. I did not feel happy at all. And it kind of opened my eyes to the fact that in life, you actually have to push yourself as hard as this fucking possible. And when you allow yourself a moment of weakness, you call it rest, but to be honest, the moment of weakness, you are not doing yourself any favors. You do not feel happy for it. You do not feel proud of it. You know that you did not earn it. Life is suffering. You're damn fucking right. Life is suffering and you have to bear it. You have to pick it up. How much you should pick it up? You should pick up as much as is physically possible, probably a little bit more. And just keep on going and never stop. And you should aim to make yourself stronger, not weaker. Whatever will make you stronger. These are the only questions you have to ask yourself about any activity or non-activity. Will it make me stronger? Will it make me stronger to run another mile, to do another set, to learn another thing, to work on another project? Sometimes the answer will be no. Sometimes the answer will be you are so overworked that if you will keep on going, you are going to break yourself, and this will make you out of the race for way longer than as if you would actually go to rest right now. You know, sometimes the answer will be no, but usually the answer will be yes. Usually the answer will be yes. If you will push yourself harder, it will make you stronger. And whenever the answer is yes, you better make sure to do it, because you're not fucking stupid. You're not an idiot. Whenever you screw up, whenever you let yourself go, whenever you allow yourself a moment of weakness, you always fucking know. There is no hiding, you always know.